a paranormal enthusiast, reveals how his life was jeopardized by the malevolent dark energy after an investigation at the Black Swan.
We were in the library. As I was sitting there, I started feeling this vibrational pull from the soles of my feet going all the way up to my legs. I started feeling a crush on way.
One time, corner boss explained to him how I thought he was like Yoda and I was like Obi-Wan. That conversation was never forgotten by him, unfortunately.
I've been to office parties, okay, where people make out. It's been crazy. You see people like you've never seen them before because everybody's drunk. Just because you're at the office party doesn't mean human resources doesn't exist, man. So if you wouldn't grind on Janet near the coffee machine during the day at 2 o'clock, don't grind her at night, dog. Because you may grind yourself out of a job.
Coming up on Guy Code, getting your girlfriend prepared to meet your up family.
My aunt is going to want you to get pregnant. My cousin is going to want you to give him some money. And my uncle is going to try to...
Then later, the New Year's Eve guide to making out at midnight.
You got to set up a few girls at around, I'd say around like 11:15, you start going in.
What is the meaning of life?
Touching boobs.
Touching boobs.
Touching boobs. Boy.
Touching boobs.
Achieve enlightenment. Guy Code.
Remember what it was like when we got here? There was a drain pipe coming right through here. We hit our head on it all the time. We got rid of that. We dug the floor. We put the drainage underneath the floor. Put radiant down here. Looks pretty good now.
Yeah, and also while it was dug out, Tom put in brand new footings underneath all these load points.
Good to hold that house up.
Yeah, you know, the electrical service in these old houses is really not meant for modern living. It just isn't big enough. So we put in a 200 amp service and new wiring throughout.
Now that beats the fuses and knob and tube we had when we got here. Sure does. I like the epoxy floor finish too.
Yeah, it's durable and it's got a great look.
This is our mechanical specs. Remember, it was an old boiler over there. Now it's all in this corner. Here's our plumbing distribution for water. You see the PEX tubing with shutoff valves for each fixture. Here's cold, and this is for hot. Perfectly organized. And this is our heating boiler and hot water tank all in one. You know, we've used a condensing boiler in a separate tank. Look at this. Just grab that with me. So at the top is the heating boiler right here. Super efficient condensing boiler right here. At the bottom is a tank. It's 26 gallons of hot water ready to go. Really smart control right here. And then there's a special polypropylene vent right here that sends all the exhaust products to outside. Now, the heated water leaves the boiler, comes over to this point, and now we're going to do some heating in the building. It starts with a radiant system right here with a mixing device, sends moderate temperature water over to these manifolds. At this point, the radiant heating water leaves and goes up into the building. Radiant is in the kitchen, the bathroom, and down here in the basement. But the basic heating and cooling system for this house is actually a cold weather heat pump. Now that means there's a condensing unit outside and it connects to two inside air handlers using refrigerant piping. They're using the basic refrigeration cycle. In the summer, we can capture heat that's inside the building and dump it to outside, thereby leaving cold inside the building. And in the winter, we'll find heat outside and deliver it back into the building. Now, the air conditioning using small mini ducts and snaking a very small building. One of the most important things on a building this tight is to get fresh air. So on the top floor, we've installed an ERV, an energy recovery ventilator.
All right, well, Richard, this is a very small building, but you managed to fit it all in. So I think Angela's going to be very comfortable.
I certainly hope so.
Backyard's really coming together, huh? Well, I am surprised that there are no plans for a job done by you and your guys.
Well, we had a landscaping budget that included plans, but the walls were so bad, we had to rebuild them, and that's where all the money went.
Well, they were a mess, weren't they?
Yeah, look at them now. These walls are sturdy. They're going to be here forever.
So, Angela, you didn't have enough money to do everything, but you think she spent it on the right things?
I absolutely do. We can come back in a year and do the planting. That's not a problem.
Okay, so she got her fence, too.
Yeah, she likes this open lattice and feel the breeze coming right through it. That's perfect. And over here we have a solid fence. You take a look at this. You can't see through it. It gives you nice privacy down below.
Which makes sense, because this is the seating area, the cooking area, right? And what do you think of this monster?
It's huge. You could cook a pig in there.
Yeah, you maybe cook two of them. So these guys are putting it together over the last couple of days. It's a stainless steel cabinet system. It's got a powder coating. You get a whole bunch of different colors, and it's for exterior use. So that's going to really hold up. And I think the reason it's so big is that Angela's thinking that she'll do the cooking over on this side, and then this side is going to be more sort of a potting area. She's got the supplies underneath, and obviously the plants up top.
I'd love to see potted plants in an urban garden. You can move them around, you can change them, and you can even use them to screen. Look over here. Remember that AC unit that was here?
I don't even remember it.
A few big plants, and it's gone.
All right, well, Angela's going to be thrilled when she sees the backyard, but right now, I need to find out what she thinks about the third floor.
Let me know.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, Kevin.
So it shows the huge grill over the plants, warming up my own heart.
I did.
So in the rest of the house, you have got some pretty bold color choices, but up here in the master suite, it's very subdued.
Yeah, I wanted to feel very rested and tranquil after a long day of work in the master bedroom suite.
Okay.
But you'll notice that we have a pop of color right here with the headboard, which Kathy, my designer, helped me custom make.
Awesome, all right. And then in terms of the furnishings, how much were you able to reuse? What's new?
Kathy did a great job of repurposing a lot of my furnishings, so this is an example of a little end table I got at a flea market a long time ago.
It's perfect right there.
Yeah.
All right, so in the master bedroom, the only big change is this wall here. It actually came this way a few feet.
Yeah.
Because you were hoping to make room for a closet.
Absolutely, Kevin. Every girl needs a closet.
And you got one, huh?
I'm psyched. I've never had this much space.
Well, that is a big change, although I have to say the bigger change is clearly in the bathroom. I mean, when we got here, you had a nasty little shower. The door was propped up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Broken for 10 years.
You had a pedestal sink, and now you've got yourself a proper vanity. Look at the marble top. And by moving the shower to this side, I mean, what a difference. Not to mention the work that Mark Ferrante did with a beautiful tile job.
I know, beautiful, and even a heated seat.
Whoa, really? All right. And the other smart decision up here are the pocket doors, right? Room is tight, city limit, you don't really have swinging doors.
Yeah, so we use pocket doors